One thing people automatically think about when looking at somebody like me is, oh, this person doesn't really have medical issues, or oh, they're really not that bad. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, or PCOS, insulin resistance. I have multiple sclerosis. I have asthma. I have acid reflux. I have osteoarthritis in my right kneecap from breaking it back in 2013. I have carpal tunnel in my right wrist, which is also my dominant wrist. I have all of these issues, and none of this that I'm talking about, I want anybody to say, oh, I'm sorry, or, others have it worse, or anything like that. I don't want any of that. I would love to be able to make content about the struggles that I have, the issues that I go through, just so maybe people won't feel as alone. In today's society, it is so hard to accept things as they are sometimes. Two of the biggest issues I will be talking about is going to be the multiple sclerosis, or MS, and the PCOS, insulin resistance, because those are the two biggest issues that I have in my life. And for any person going through any of these issues, I honestly and sincerely feel for you. I really do. I am a 33-year-old female. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis when I was 19, accidentally. I was diagnosed with PCOS, insulin resistance, when I was 14. We saw all the signs of all of these issues early on in my life, but we never really knew, because back then in late 90s, early 2000s, they didn't really know as much as they do now. Growing up, obviously, as you can tell, I'm not a stick thin person. I've always had issues with my weight as long as I can remember. I was diagnosed with asthma at the age of 3. I was constantly put on prednisone and antibiotics. Of course, prednisone makes you eat. I was raised with a grandmother who did not teach me, nobody in my family taught me how to properly eat or how to have a proper diet. So, of course, it was just junk food and everything and anything a kid could want. So that led to a lot of the issues that I have now with the PCOS, insulin resistance, and my weight. Anybody who does not struggle with the PCOS, insulin resistance, cannot understand what I'm saying when I say, I have been told numerous times throughout the years, oh, just burn more calories than you consume and you'll lose weight. No, not with PCOS, insulin resistance. It's more the insulin resistance that makes it harder, because your body does not break down the food the way that a normal body is supposed to. So whereas I may have a salad, say me and somebody else who does not have insulin resistance has a salad, and maybe we both eat the exact same thing at the exact same time for a month or two, guaranteed that person is going to lose more weight than me, because of the type of complex medical issue that insulin resistance is. I hear all the time, you do this, you do this, you do that, but it's a lot easier said than done. And I will go into a little bit more detail with that in future videos. I just kind of want to scratch the surface of, these issues are real. These issues are not imaginary. And real people struggle with this on a daily basis. So if this is something that you or somebody you know struggle with and you want to hear more, follow for more.